Good morning. This is Pastor Doug. Last Sunday, we continued our series on mission, being mission focused, sharing the good news of lives transformed by Jesus Christ. We looked at 2 Corinthians chapters 5 and into 6, and we talked about the unbelievable gift that God has given to us, that we are reconciled to God. When we were his enemies, when we were his adversaries, God made a way for forgiveness and restoration, of being brought back into communion and fellowship with him. But it came at a high price to God. It cost the life of his son Jesus, as God presented him, the Father presented the Son as a sin offering, that he took our sin upon himself and gave us his righteousness in place. What a great exchange. What an incredible act of love and mercy and grace. Not putting aside God's justice and that sin needs to be judged. But instead of the judgment falling upon you and me, it fell upon Jesus. And now he offers new life to us. And we're part of the new creation. We're God's ambassadors now with this message and this ministry of reconciliation. God is reconciling the world to himself. And we have the privilege of being the heralds, the proclaimers of that, both in our words and in our deeds. Some words that kind of stand out to me as I reflect on that in that passage, words like a sense of responsibility. Wow, this is something that God has given that we need to prove faithful in carrying out this mission. But also opportunity, that God is working around us, opening up hearts and minds to the light of the gospel. His Spirit is at work. And it's so fun to see when we have examples, and I had conversations this week with some individuals, and just seeing that God was obviously doing a work in their life and even in their family and preparing them for this message. And then even the sense of urgency. Now is the time of salvation. Don't put it off. And to carry that kind of urgency to others, that this is not something you want to deal with years from now. Deal with it now. Don't miss out on God's favor and his salvation today. This Sunday, we're going to continue in 2 Corinthians 6, where Paul talks about a warning, really, of don't undermine or discredit the ministry and the message by our own lives. How we can present this as this is great news, and then when there's other aspects of our lives that don't reflect that at all, people look at us and be like, what are you talking about? And so we want to continue to be able to be faithful, both in our words and in our deeds. Hope you have a great week, and look forward to seeing you on Sunday. Live as an ambassador of Jesus, even today.